What's up, y'all? I feel like I'm about to sneeze, so if I sneeze, forgive me. But last couple of weeks ago, I talked about teamwork, but that's not what I'm talking about. But I do want to say I'm proud of my team. I think I got the dopest team working with me that I could have ever asked for. Like, seriously, y'all will get to know him more. Y'all probably seen Lisette, but y'all don't know about Royal, and I got Tari behind the scene too. But I got one of the dopest teams ever. And I just want to talk about like energy and not and underestimating people. You know what I mean? Like I'm guilty of that. Like I had the funniest conversation with my man Tari probably about a month ago, and we were in Tampa, and he said to me, "Do I ever look at my face when I meet people?" And I don't mean to be this way. I really, really don't mean to be this way. But when I meet people, a lot of times I have like a real, and I don't mean to do it, so I'm apologizing now for the past, for the present, and the future. But I have a real, the fuck can you do for me, like demeanor. But I don't mean to have that demeanor. It's not on purpose. I really don't mean this on purpose. But he was like, you look at people like, how the fuck can you benefit me? And I don't do it. I just do it because I want to, when I meet people and I meet them in certain settings, I automatically want to hear like what is it that the conversation is going to be about? Like what are we going to talk about? And they'll pitch me a proposal or pitch me some shit, and I'll just listen, and then I'll hear what the catch is. Like where's the end game with whatever it is they're pitching to me, and it'll be some like far-fetched bullshit. Let me give you a case in point. I had a guy come up to me. He wanted to get dump trucks. This was like 10 years ago, and he wanted to get dump trucks. I was like, okay, I never got into the dump truck game, but it's a lot of money in dump trucks. You can make like 30. If you got your own dump truck, you can make like $30 an hour. If you live in like a snow area or like somewhere where they got to do like salt or like plowed roads or whatever, you can make $30 an hour with a government contract plowing snow for the state. Like you can make some serious money. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me hear, what you got. So the guy gives me he gives me the pitch, gives me the proposal, and I listened to what he was saying. And like all of the work started, like all of what needed to happen started shifting to what I needed to do. And I was like, well, I thought this was your idea. You know what I mean? So if this is your idea, then are you going to tell me what part are you going to do? Like, I definitely, like, I'm an investor. I love investing in shit that I know is like a good investment. And here's the thing about investing, though. When you invest in somebody, it's good to have seen them have a track record of doing whatever it is they do. Like a lot of record labels and record companies, right? When they give an independent a deal, they'll wait to see what that independent is going to do by himself before they invest in that label. You know what I mean? And that's the same way you should be with any business. I want to see what you're going to do yourself before I like invest in what it is you're doing. So this guy came to me with this dump truck idea and told me everything that he needed me to do. And my ending question was like, well, what the fuck are you going to do? And so over the course of years, because of how people treated me, like a lot of times when I would bring people my ideas, they would treat me the same way. Like, and see, here's the thing. If you don't know me, I can understand why you would look at me like that. Like, I can understand why you would look at me in a way of what value, what's your market value and what are you bringing to me? But now it's a little bit easier. Like I can pitch an idea, like, with Contract Fortune, I pitched the idea and, people were more on par to invest because they've seen my track record with other businesses. But I really didn't need anybody to invest in Contract Fortune. Like we put it all up ourselves. And at that point, it's like, all right, well, but you keep a percentage out. This is some, just a little sidebar. You can either give, what I like to say is, and I don't know if this is politically correct, but I either give gross revenue percentages or I give long-term percentages of my company, to you. So you can either invest for the long haul or you can invest for like, whatever the gross percentages or what the pay is coming in through the door. So like if something is long term, most people take the, like all of the real long term thinking brothers will take long term percentages. So that way, when the shit really peaks out, they can still be making a mint, and they'll do it for a short period of time or whatever. But anyway, you want to have a history of showing what you're capable of before you ask somebody to invest. But the question becomes, if I need to show you a history of what I've done before you invest in my company, then by that point I probably made the fucking money myself. So what do I need you for? So, I don't know. But I don't mean to look that way. So now I try to bring a positive energy, especially with what we're doing now, because I want to be more welcoming and inviting. And this really, it's an investment into yourself. And yeah, it's one of those things where you're paying for knowledge, but as they say, the game meant to be sold, not told. But anyway, it's an investment in yourself. So if you take the investment that you make into the education of yourself in the government contract and freight brokering, right, and then you go turn millions of dollars out of it, then you've cashed in the investment that you made. So anyway, now I'm trying to have a more positive demeanor. So I think I've spoken on this before. The energy that you put out is the energy that you receive. And now that people kind of have a more solid belief in what it is that I can do in terms of a business and turning it around and making it work and all of those things, you kind of develop a hard shell, because for so long people didn't believe in you. So I'm trying to work on it. That's something that I need to work on. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm always trying to improve myself. Self-improvement is bliss. You know what I mean? Like, you always should be trying to improve yourself. Like, whether it be more open, more, listening. Like, I need to do a better job at listening, and I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to be better at communication. Communication is another one of my flaws. Like, sometimes I feel like if a person doesn't respond when I tell them, like, okay, I think we should do this, and make a suggestion to do that, if they don't respond in a timely fashion, I could be like I'll get abrasive, like, do the shit. But the energy that you put out is the energy that you receive. So, everybody works in their own time frame, right? But a lot of times I'll work 24 hours relentlessly. I'll relentlessly be just doing stuff, because I feel like the more seeds you plant, the more plants will grow. So I expect people a lot of times to work with the same demeanor that I work at. And again, it turns me into like almost like a robot. You know what I mean? Where if you know me, you know my warm side, and you know that, I love people, and I love to interact with people, and I love to see people succeed. But at the same time, I'm real skeptical and cautious because of the different incidents and situations that I've been through. But I'm so into watching people take their talent and capitalize on it that if you don't do that, then my demeanor becomes one of, like, I don't know, I guess it becomes like shitty, and I don't mean to be that way. So, I guess this is more or less, and it's an apology, because I know I'll do it again. It happens, and I don't mean for it to happen. So I wanted to take this time to publicly acknowledge my team, like everything that you see in terms of the website and all the stuff that's being done, and just everything. I'm so proud. I'm happy. Like, I couldn't ask for better results at this moment. You know what I mean? Like, the results that I'm getting back and the results that I'm seeing are so just positive, man. And the energy is so good. Like, I'm doing what I love. I'm really, really doing what I love. So if my demeanor looks like, I'll have a grill on me, but really I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm just loving what is happening around me and watching what is starting to form around me. And building a business, they always tell you never know if it's going to work or it's not going to work, and that's true. But I believe that if you put positive energy into it and you work relentlessly, eventually pressure busts pipes. And you're going to succeed. Something's going to happen. Something will happen. I don't know if it is going to be, like, I've had businesses make $1 million, right? But it didn't translate into $1 million for me. It translated into a nice salary, but it didn't translate into $1 million for me. Now, I have businesses going right now, right? Apex is going right now. And I'm hoping, I'm not even hoping. I know that Apex, with what Apex has done in terms, I don't know if you've ever seen our capability statement. Please check it out. It's on the Contract Fortune website. But with all of those jobs are like a resume. So I know that Apex is going to continue to blossom and grow. That was a plant that was a seed that I planted, and it blossomed and it bloomed. And I feel the same about Contract, but at the same time, while it's the seed in the ground, growing, and the little sprout comes out of the ground, I'm very, very demanding. So I know that a lot of times I can be demanding of people, and that's why the team that I keep around me, they understand me, and a lot of times I won't bring other people in unless I really have spent time with them, because I know my personality can be sort of abrasive, but I don't mean for it to be. Like I said, I'm working on it. But that was really all I wanted to talk about. This was a quick video. I just wanted to talk about energy and trying to have proper energy to give to your team. I want Lisette. Lisette will be doing some of these videos. I'm excited to see what she'll say when it comes to her, feeling the success of what's happening around her, and how she brought so much to the table. So the energy that you give your team is the energy that will come back to you. So I want everybody to have a great week. I want you to go out and have a great week. I want you to be great. I want you to strive for excellence. I want to, if you want to share stories, please share stories. By all means, like and subscribe to YouTube channel, and share comments of what you did positive for the week. Share comments on how your business is starting to bloom. You know what I mean? Like, let me see it. I want to see. So have a great night. Have a great week. And we'll see you later. All right.